Hi, I'm Chris Kallas.
I'm Randee Kallas. We're so happy to be a part of the family at Family Church. It's kind of fun to think about that it's really not, it wasn't a coincidence, but just really divine intervention that we found our place here at Family Church.
It all started in 2008. I was a radio operator in the Marine Corps on my first deployment to Afghanistan. It was a year-long deployment with too many close calls. When we got back, I was asked if I'd like to deploy again. I had gotten so used to being overseas, I was like, sure, let's do it. And then in 2010, we were doing training for that deployment on the big island of Hawaii. And that's when I got the call that my mom had passed away in a car accident. My brother and sister were 17 at the time and about to graduate in May. Started drinking heavily and even went through my first divorce. A couple years later, I met Randee, and for once in my life, I felt like I could be myself, but the pain was still there.
As our marriage progressed, Chris became a little bit more distant, not present. His body would be there, but his mind would be elsewhere. The affection I needed wasn't there, leading to just a lot of uncomfortable conversations and choices that needed to be made. In an attempt to save what we had, we started seeing a therapist, just kind of figuring out where we went wrong. We realized we were surrounded by people that were a bad influence on our lives and had no clear direction on where we were going. What we were searching for was a life that was centered around God, the desire to find a church and to be able to connect with God. We tried a few churches here and there, but after attending a few services, we would ultimately decide that it didn't feel like the right fit for us, and it just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel like home. We kept looking, and I think God eventually just found us.
When we heard the family church was opening up in Baldwin, I had this urgency to go, like God was saying, go now, don't wait.
Chris told me about Family Church, and I was hesitant at first. We'd tried this before, and I didn't want to get my hopes up again. I found myself focusing on what felt comfortable to me instead of what God was wanting from me, but Chris kept making space for me, ensuring that it was the right thing for us to do. When we finally came to Family Church, I remember being in service and feeling a piercing of my heart that just felt like the Holy Spirit was there in a way that I hadn't felt since I was a small kid.
That's when I made the decision to leap. I didn't just believe in God, I chose to obey. I didn't want to wait until life got easier, until I had more time, or until I felt like it. I just went all in. I started serving in Baldwin with the opener and closer team and the tech team, volunteering for the food pantry, joining the shop talk group, and I just showed up.
Focusing on God changed everything. Our marriage really felt like it was healing. Our faith came alive and it came together for the first time in a long time. We felt connected and we felt like we were making good connections to God and His people.
Serving gave me a sense of purpose that I haven't felt since the Marine Corps. It reminded me that I was a part of something bigger than myself again. In the Marines, they conditioned us to follow orders without question. We didn't obey because we understood why. We obeyed because we trusted that there was a bigger picture that we haven't seen yet.
As we planted ourselves here, through serving, through groups, through obedience, God became more present and He began opening doors that we couldn't have forced open by ourselves. I found myself praying a lot in my classroom many nights, kind of feeling the pull. Why didn't teaching feel right anymore? It felt like something was off. I loved my kids. I loved teaching them things every day. I thought this was the plan, and it was my plan, but I had to open my heart more to hear God's plan. God soon had led me to Family Kids after being present and attending many services. I began teaching on Sundays once a month, and soon as often as I could. And today I look back and I'm shocked at how I've been given this incredible opportunity to serve as the director of Family Kids. It's been one of the most fulfilling roles of my life, getting to share the love of Jesus with our kids and just witnessing so many blessings around our kids. Matthew 5:16 tells us, "Let your light shine before others, and they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Serving has allowed us to live that life out in ways that we never imagined.
If there's one thing we've learned, it's that obedience is urgent, it's active, and when we follow God, it becomes the root of all happiness.
We're honestly just so thankful for this church, for the leaders who serve faithfully, and for the family that we found here. We're honored to serve alongside of a lot of the people that we call our friends now.